I don't know, I just felt like doing it, but there's not a lot of time because it's like 2 in the morning. So I'm just gonna start. First I'm gonna confirm that I am actually streaming. Okay, we're good. We are good. Okay, let's go. So, the purpose of this program is kind of complicated. Basically, you ask the user to input an angle, a length, an increase of the angle, and an increase of the length, both of which can be 0. Well, I guess only one of which can be 0, but either can be 0. Um, what else could it be? There's something else as well that I'm gonna remember and then have to change the entire program. But for now, let's just start with this. So input. Let's call it length. Wait. Let's just call it L. How do I do a sub-zero? Let's see. It's definitely here. It definitely exists. Right? Ah, small 0. I'm just gonna copy and paste that later. So that just means the first length. And then store that to L. And then I'm gonna ask for L0.inc, which is increase. Or could I just, let's call it increase, just makes sense. Store that to, let's store that to S. No, let's store that to I for increase, and then the other one will be S. Give me theta. That's not theta. Would that be in the Greek alphabet? Okay. I'm gonna guess it is probably there. Theta, theta, theta. What? Uh, what? Am I just dumb or something? Why is that not there? Whatever. It's probably somewhere over here then. Theta. Let's try this. T. Hmm. Let's try like doing this. Oh, you just type theta. Okay. Theta sub-0, or small 0. No, how did I do that? I was up here just to be able to type it, just to remember it. Is definitely small 0. Oh no, it's because I do small 0. There you go. Theta. That looks weird, but whatever. And I'm going to store that to T. T for theta. Now, input. Theta inc, I guess. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I just do L.inc. Theta.inc. And then I'm going to store that to S, I guess. That's kind of dumb, but whatever. Now, I have to do something to figure out how to find the maximum, or I guess the window size for this. I don't know how to do that at all, actually, so it's a pickle, a little bit of a pickle. Um, hmm. There's no real way I can figure that out, so I'm just gonna have to give a guesstimate based off the values that are input anyway. But whatever, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna put a max length input L dot max, and then input. Do I need to input a theta dot max? No, because theta goes in a circle. Okay. I think that should be all of it then. That's all that I can think of. So here's the hard part. For okay, for n start is L, and then increase. No, start is L, end is. I forgot to assign that to something. End is let's just call that M. M, and then increase is I. Okay. So basically, what I'm gonna do is start with my given values, which would be, I'm going to make a line. I don't know how to do that actually. Okay, line. And, okay, this is going to be hard. I can just do what I did last time with the equations, I guess. But this time it's going to be a little bit wonky because I'm going to be using the graph. So I'm going to have to think a way around that. Actually, I don't need to do that. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Do I? Basically, I just need something I can convert to a number value. So really, it could just be any variable. So I'm just gonna call it A. First thing it's gonna be, aka, well, it's gonna be 0 at the beginning. They're both gonna be 0, which is gonna be like x and y variables, but I can't call them x and y, so I'm gonna call them, I don't know. I actually don't know. I want to call them something other than A and B, but in this they're gonna be right now. So A and B. Okay, so line from A to B, from A comma B to A plus, and now here's where the hard part comes. It should be, I'm gonna guess this, but it should be length times cosine, that works, right? No, yeah, cosine of t, yeah, plus, yeah, okay, now that should work, and then comma B plus length sine of t. That doesn't matter. Does this even matter? No. Okay. I guess that doesn't matter either. Okay. No, there's no way that doesn't matter. That does not look right without it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep them in there, because whatever, it doesn't really matter. It just looks nice, I guess. I don't know. I just want to do it that way, so I don't confuse myself. Okay. And then here's where I set A plus length cosine t to A, and then B plus length cosine sine of t to B. Now, what do I need to do now? So this should loop and just do it in, I don't know, until the end. I haven't set the window sizes, that's what I need to do. Okay. So, given a given length and a maximum length, I can say, yeah, the total length of something could be, I don't know, total length of something, let's just call it length t, length sub t. I'm just writing on the paper right now because no point in doing this on a keyboard. The total length would be the sum of all of the individual lengths, which I could add a counter for, but I wouldn't be able to calculate it until after I've drawn it, so I don't want to do that. But I can say it's going to have a certain number of increases before the maximum. So I can say the distance between, so the length, so maximum minus length, which would be the change in length, over the increase, which would just return the number of times, number of sides there are, which is going to be, God, what would that be? Let's just call it, I don't know, like, number of sides. Am I using S? I'm using S already. I'm using N already. Let's just call that C. I'm gonna write that on my paper too. L over I should be stored as C, which is the same as L of G. But I'm not gonna write that on the actual program. Now the total. No, that's the number. That's the number of sides there are. The total length. I'm not going to calculate the exact total length because if the angle increases at all, the total length is meaningless. What I really need to do, I guess, is consider that the lower the increase and the lower the initial angle, the bigger I need to have my window screen set to. But still, it's hard to consider. What if I just asked, like, okay, yeah, if any of, okay, so I'm just gonna set the window size to something vague and like related to the inputs only like slightly. And then in the for loop, I'll check if any of the cosines or sines are, aka any of the new x and y coordinates are outside of the window screen, and I'll just, what's it called? I will just break the for loop at that point and end the program. So, how do I do that then? So I have the number of sides there will be, so I'm just gonna multiply that, so C times L, I guess. No, C times M, just make it fun. So CM, I don't know if that'll make it a new variable. I can test that on my calculator I have in front of me. I'm gonna store 3 as A and 2 as B. And then I'm gonna do A, B. Okay, that does work. So CM is gonna be stored at, oh no, CM, yeah, CM is gonna be stored as, actually, I could just leave it as CM to save space. So CM is like the maximum possible length there could ever be, unless the increase is negative, I guess. But I don't know. I guess if the increase is negative, the number of sides would be negative as well, or something. But then if like I don't know, if you set the increase to negative, you just like fuck everything up. So I'm just gonna hope that the user doesn't do that, I guess, because I mean there'd be no point in that anyway, I guess. I mean there could be point in it, but like you'd have to also consider that the maximum would have to be the minimum. Yeah, I could call it c or l.stop, but I'm not gonna change the whole purpose of the program. The purpose of the program definitely has to have the increase as positive. Whatever. I can make another program that accounts for that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So, um, so CM is gonna be our well CM over 2 because this is gonna be the actually would it be CM over 2? Yeah, CM over 2 times -1 is gonna be the X-Men. I don't know if that'll break anything, but whatever. I can just look if yeah, no. What? No, it's probably fine. -1. Negative, excuse me. Negative CM over 2. Store as X min. CM over 2. Store as. Actually, that would be huge, wouldn't it? Hmm. I also have to account for the theta, right? And the theta increase. So if the theta increases at all, it's going to be doing something really weird. I know that from experience because I've written this program in another language before. So I also have to make it so that one of them can't be 0. Or yeah, if one of them's 0, the other one can't be, I guess. Or maybe one of them has to be 0. I could make it one of them has to be 0. Just for convenience. That'll probably be fine. Whatever. Because I'm having these test cases anyway. Not test cases. Like, just if cases. Like, if the new coordinates are outside of the window, I just stop the program. Which means I can probably simplify that whole program a little bit. I'm getting ahead of myself. Way, way ahead of myself. Call this X max. And then X min stored as Y min. And then Y max, X max stored as Y max. Okay. Now, how to incorporate theta into this? I don't have a max theta because it doesn't matter what the max theta is. And I don't know how to make sure something factors, you know? So how do I do that? How would I convert, like... How do I do that? Jesus, how do I do that at all? There's gotta be like a program on a calculator for that or something. Like least common multiple or... It wouldn't be multiple. Hmm. good question. Least common denominator, least common. I could just change it to theta. No. Hmm. Okay, well, I'll just have it my way. Have it my way. Have it this way. If the theta increases, then here I'll even do this. Theta increase 0, 1, and then set that to O, and then if so, yes or no. Okay, so it should be 1, 0. And then y/n. Okay. And then if O, then input theta.inc. I'm going to add my colons here and here. And then this should be set to S. Okay. Now, I can use O. I can say, okay, so if O is 0, then I can do whatever. And then I can also set the X mins and maxes over here. So I'm just gonna keep. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I can actually just keep this at the end because no matter what, that's gonna be the same for both. So if the theta is increasing, then I think this is probably the most accurate. What would it be the least accurate? Let's just say divide it by 4. I don't know. Just for funsies, because like depending on the increase at all, it could completely go wonky, or it could not, or it could just go a little bit. And then I should do it by no, but like m times c is gonna be huge. It's gonna be a huge value no matter what. So I'm gonna at least divide it by 4 for this. I can just what do I put that then? Yeah, I guess I put it here. Because that's right before they ask for all the things. M, L, I, and C are all here. Yes. But I guess it would be most logical to put it over here because it would correspond to everything. And then just put this here. Else. Negative C M. So if it doesn't increase, then it should be like over 8. I'm gonna say over 8. And then I'll change it later if I need to change it later. Yeah, I'll just copy this over. And okay. And then I just set the X mins and maxes and Y mins and maxes as well. Now I have to do the test cases. So first of all, I'm just gonna set this to another variable just to simplify the whole program. Oh, it should be n cosine t. I'm glad I caught that. And I'll store s as 0, so I can just add s to theta or s to t every single time the for loop loops. If it's, yeah, so if I'm not increasing theta, I'm just gonna set the increase to 0, and then I'll just do t plus s stored as t. So now this will be stored as, I don't know, basically this is x and y, right? But instead of x and y, I'll call it j and k for no fucking reason. So a plus j, n plus k, no, b plus k rather, and then a plus j, plus j, b plus k. There you go. And then I can make sure that either of these are not greater than the or less than the x mins or maxes. How to do that is a hard question to answer. So here we go. Okay, so if this is going to be a huge if statement, if j okay, if j is less than x min, because j is x, and I don't know how to do ands. Hold on, I'm gonna just check that on my calculator. Okay, that should just be under test, and so there's no spaces except for the one that makes and an actual token. What? Okay, so it does have to have a space, I guess. I don't know, whatever. That's really confusing. I don't know what. So, like, 3, and yeah, I guess there is a space. Okay. And j is greater than, wait, no, j has to be less, greater than x max. No, greater than x min, and less than x max. And k is less than, greater than y min. Not that it matters because they are the same thing. So I could just say x max and x min. That's true, isn't it? I could just simplify this a lot, but it would make me use another variable, wouldn't it? Okay. What if I use m in this? So cm would be this entire thing like this. Oopsies. This would be cm. Now c is cm, so nah, I don't want to fucking do that. That's just like a big pain in the ass. If I get to like a lot of bytes, I'll do that. But otherwise, I'm not gonna do that. Where were we? And k is greater than y min, and k is less than y max. So if all of those are true, which they all have to be true, I think I do have to do then, and then else. I think stop. I want to do a stop, or maybe pause. Yeah, else pause. End. Okay. That should work. I'm gonna save that and export it to Webit. Okay. Okay. Let's hope this works. Okay, already a syntax error. Right, I forgot to build it. Build. Now. Export. Okay, so L0 is, I don't know, let's call it, the initial length is going to be 5. The increase is going to be 1. The maximum is going to be, I don't know, let's call it 20. I forgot to put a colon there. The maximum is going to be 20. The initial theta is going to be, I don't know, let's call it 46. I forgot to even put the graph up. What? I mean, like, there's no point in this because unless lines. Okay, well, we have a syntax error. That's good. Yeah, I knew that would happen. I'm surprised that one didn't count as a syntax. Oh, because I never asked it. I don't know how to do that small negative on the keyboard. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so I think it was probably 5, 1. I think that was 20 or something. Theta was 30. It was 46. Increase is no. Okay, so we got a line. We got one line. Can I zoom in? No, it just removes the line. Okay. Because that line was like totally off of what it should have been. Okay, well, first of all, it didn't work. We know that. I fucking exited out of MU again. Always do that. Okay. So, first of all, it didn't work. We know that. But now I can use the inputs I gave to figure out why it didn't work. So, L0 was 5. L inc was 1. Theta 0 was I think it was like 46. I'm missing something, aren't I? L max. L max was like 20 or something. Um, okay, so cosine, so n starts at L, which is the original, and then increases by I and ends at M. So let's say, for example, our first one was 5. So 5 cosine 5 cosine of 46 should have been x, or x1 basically. Now I'm going to test that. 5 cosine of 46 should just give me a real value. Okay, it gives me a negative value. Am I on radians? No, yeah, I am. Okay. Okay, so let's see if, okay, that does change it. Let's see if I can do the program again and hope that that doesn't happen. Though, I don't know, it might still not work. Let's just see. Okay, max should be 20. Original 46. Don't increase. Error syntax. Okay. I swear oh, okay. I gotta fix this then. Nope. Just try this. Hmm. I could do like 2 minus 1 times something just as a small patch. Or like 1 minus 2 times. But I don't want to like have that actually be a part of my code, so I just want to fucking fix this right now. God, it's already 2:30. Holy shit. I wonder if anyone's watching. I think it's just me. Well, whatever. Okay, that's not it. Ooh, wow, okay, no. What is this? Jesus Christ, no. Y variables, no. This is killing me. God, pardon the delay here. I am actually trying to figure this out. Um, hmm. No way. No way it doesn't exist, man. That's crazy. Is it? Okay, maybe this is different than this. They look the same to me. Um, God, this is killing me. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it here. I legitimately do not know how to do this. Help, maybe? How to type things. Oh, thank you. Look at that. That's weird, but okay. Bam, bam. Okay. And let's call this 8, and then 8, and then 16, because that one, actually, let's leave it as 4. I want to see what it looks like first. Save, build, closed out of Wabbit, of course. Of course I did, of course I did. Bam. Alright. I wonder how to set something to radian, degree. Did I just say degree? Let's see how to type things. I wonder if that even says anything about it. Squared symbol. Nope, not here. Okay. What was I? I don't even remember what I was trying to do. Right. Okay. I'm gonna find that answer here. Alright. TI basic set calculator 2 degrees in program. Uh, yeah, it just does it. Okay. Weird, but okay. I'll just put that stuff in the beginning. There's stuff I have to do here anyway, so degree. Also, I want to. Okay, let's see what the things are. There's certain things I have to do here. Okay, so I want to store GDB. GDB. I have no idea how to use it actually. 1, yeah, I think that's how you use it. Store GDB 1. And then I want to clear draw. I hope that doesn't graph anything when you do that. Yeah, it doesn't graph anything, okay. And then I think that's probably all I need to do. But I'm not 1,000,000% on that. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, okay. For now, this will be fine. Okay. Okay, so L0 is 5, increase is 1, max is 20, theta is 46. No. Okay, that's not good. First of all, why does that look like that? Oh, because I forgot to change this back. Or this back. which would make sense. And I'm still getting only one value, so clearly I'm messing with something. So it's not paused. Or is it paused? No, it's not paused. Okay, I know what to do. Then, like, stop, or is that the thing? Stop? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna set it to stop it if it ever happens that that's a thing, because it must be something here that's stopping from happening. If it's not, I don't know. Could be this though. I'm gonna guess that as well. Okay. 5, 1. It doesn't really matter. 20. Actually, it sort of does, but it doesn't really. 46. Okay, so that's true then. Wait, no, that's not what I'm looking for. This is fine to happen. This is what I want to happen. Okay. Okay, so 5, 1, 20, 46. No. Oh, it actually worked. Okay. That's really good. Okay. Missing something though. That should be curving around. That's the truth. I don't know why it's not curving around. 46. Oh, cause no, cause each line should be at a 46-degree angle from itself, not what it is right now. That's the problem. I think what it's doing is just like 46 degrees. Or maybe it's like rotating. I don't know. I'd have to try it with like a lower, excuse me, lower degree value. Okay, so what it's doing is probably what it should be doing given that the increase is 0, but it's not what I meant for it to do because I wanted it to like each angle, I guess. I could just say like 180 plus it, I guess. No, but I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. I'm gonna just try this. Just see what happens. Wait, no, no. A. Hmm. A plus J was. No, wait, maybe. No, 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 that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want to change the theta. I want to change. I want to change T. Yeah, T plus S. So this is just gonna be like 2T or something. Just see what happens, you know? Not that it. I don't know. It's like I want it to turn. I want the theta to probably, yeah, I mean, theta at the beginning, and then I want it to turn by that theta. So I want it to like turn by that amount of degrees to the left every time. So it would be plus, it would be theta plus theta at that point. Yeah, okay. So control 2, and then try again. L0 is 5.5. Max is 20. Theta is 25. No. Okay, let's see. This should. That's not what it's supposed to do. Why is it doing that? I guarantee you it's a 25-degree angle, at least. I can guarantee that, but I don't know what's wrong here. T does change, so cosine of T should change. I mean, I don't see a reason why that should be the values that it is. I'm gonna just change the minimum to 0 from the moment. So, let's just call it -0 times, because that'll just solve the entire problem pretty much. Not solve it, but it'll change the entire minimum, both minimum window sizes. So 5, 0.5 max is 20. I just want to get a more zoomed in view. Okay, it just stopped that time. Why did I do that? That must have to do with the minimums, right? Why? Why would... Okay. Something's up here. Something certainly is up. I wish I could just tell what it was doing, because it doesn't show me what it's doing. Fuck. Okay. What if I just stored every value to like a list? That would probably work, right? Okay, that's gonna be my counter is P, because I'm already using C. So I guess I could change that. I don't really. I want to use C for the counter, if nothing else. So P, 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 C, and then L1 of C is gonna be, I don't know. Store J is L1 of C, and then store K is L2 of C. And then just try again, I guess. 5, 1, 20, 25. No. Okay. Now I'm gonna clear, and then I'm gonna look at the list. It only puts in one value before stopping because the first value is negative. Why? Why is the first value negative? Am I in radian? Is the first thing I'm gonna ask. No. So why would cosine... This would be literally like n starts at 5, right? N starts at 5, so it would be 5 cosine of 25 is not negative. So why am I getting the first value to be negative? Oh, because I never increased it. So the last value is negative, which isn't something that's a problem, by the way. But I just want to see what happens. Like, what's the... I don't know. What's the whole meme, I guess? I don't know how to do this. No, I do. I do know how to do this. I'm just fucking brain farting right now. 1 plus C stored as... C. Okay. Build. 2. Okay. 5, 1, max is 20. Theta is Theta is, I don't know, let's just make theta 25 again. 0. Okay, it should stop there as it stopped there before. Now I'm going to look at the list. So we have 4, 5, 4, 3, and negative 1.2. So we know this is going to be 75, cosine of 75, and then I have to do math on that, don't I? First of all, like, why is the x value less than it was before? It should always be greater than it was before, because I'm adding the previous x value. That's something that's confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so why is the third value negative? That's the real question. So, let's just go through it. It would be, first it would be 5 cosine 46, then n would increase by 1, so it would be 6 cosine 46 doesn't change, I don't think. Oh, that must be why. No, because, and also it wouldn't be 46. I said it 25 this time. It'd be 25, and then it would be 50 the next time, and then it would be 7 cosine of whatever this is, 50 plus 75. So I'm gonna do those out right now, I guess. So 5 cosine 25, first level. 6 cosine 50. See how that's less than, and then 7 cosine of 75 should be the negative number. No, it's not negative. That's odd. That is really odd. Because, like, it totally shouldn't be negative. I don't know why it's negative. Because 7 cosine of 75. Oh, no, because it increases by 2 every time. That's not good. How do that's fucked up. Okay. I can fix that. I can fix that. First, what I want to do is change t to something else here, and then do a relation. So let's change that to, I don't know, u. I don't like that, but let's call it u. Now where else is t mentioned? So the first time it's mentioned here. So in the beginning, I want u, no, yeah, I want u to be set to t. Then it can be t plus u plus s. So the previous value plus the original value plus the increase, which is usually, or which for this time and for most of these tests is going to be 0 because I haven't even fixed that stuff. Like I haven't even fixed anything before that. So we're gonna start with, yeah, previous plus original is stored as a new. F5. Okay. Control 2. We are good. Program CSP. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. Oh, okay. That's better. That's how it should look. Now I'm gonna change this to not be 0 anymore to see how the rest of it will look. Build and then export. 5, 1, 20, and then 25. Yes. Oh shit, it works, bro. Yes. Yes. Now, here's the fun part. This is just like you could get a polar graph and make it look like this. That's fun, right? That's fine, whatever. Now, here's the fun part. You can do, okay, first side length is 5, increase by 5, max length be 100. No, that's not it. Max length be, I don't know, 30. And then, yeah, that's not going to give it many values, but the theta is going to be 45. So now it should look all angular and cool. Yes. Yes. That's perfect. That actually is like exactly how it's supposed to work. That's awesome. Okay, now to deal with the increasing theta. This is gonna be hard. Um, God, this is gonna be hard. I don't know how to do this. Well, let's just see if it works first of all. So L0, let's call it 5, 1, maximum 20. Theta starts at 25, and then increase, yes, and the increase is going to be 3. Error syntax, okay. Why? Why? Legitimately, why? Is there a space? There's a fucking space. Of course there's a space. God damn it. That should probably be fine, except for the... No. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now, let's go back and do it all again. Alright. 5, 1, 20, and then theta be 45. Increase, yes. Increase is 3. I think that worked, but I'm not a million percent sure. Let's just try it with different numbers, I guess. Okay. 5 increase is, I don't know, let's call it, increase is 1. Maximum is 100. Should just give a lot of room, basically. 45, and then yes, and then increase is 5. It'll be slow. I think it should work, though. I think it might just, yeah, okay. Well, at least we know how much bigger the thing is going to be now. Or how much smaller, I guess. I don't know what happened here. I guess I could look at the list. Oh, negative values are fine here, actually. Problem is being outside the range. So the maximum would be the difference between the two. So what was the max? The beginning was 5. So 95 over the increase of 1. So 95 times the maximum. So 95. So 950 over 4. That's huge. That is huge. Meaning what? I think it should just exponentially decrease, shouldn't it? You know? So let's just like call it the square root. How do I do that actually? Square root, square root, square root. Oh, I'm so tired, man. Fuck. Okay. Um. Oh, you just do square root. Okay. Square root. Okay. And then the same meme. Okay. Wonder when that would end. I guess at the end of the parentheses. That's probably fine. I just want it to exponentially decrease. But that won't exponentially decrease, will it? What a dilemma. What a dilemma. No, I mean exponentially decay. I want it to exponentially decay. So I could do e to the power of, like, negative p. That's what I'll do. Wait. Wouldn't that be really, really small? Let's just start with the square roots. For now, let's begin with the square roots, see what happens, and then continue on from there. 5 increases 1, max is 100, theta is 45. Yes. Increase is 5. Syntax. Of course. Fucking goddamn it. So that works. Can I do 2? No. Can I do up 2? Yes, but no. How do I? Okay. God damn it. This one. Okay, so you just do SQRT. SQRT is the shortcut. Hoping this is going to be the same thing, but SQRT. Okay, that works. Okay. 5, 1, 100. 5, 1, 100. 45. I'm gonna actually start it at 30 because it was kind of hard to see that before. Increase is 5. Oh, well, I can just increase 5. There you go. Syntax again. Okay. What I do wrong this time? This, yeah, it's reasonable. Build, export, again. God, I hate this. This is so annoying. I wish I could, like, easily replace these variables with numbers. It's just fucking annoying to do that, though. Yeah, okay. 5, 1, 1, oh my god. 130. Oh my god, would you fucking stop doing that? 30. 5. Okay. I don't know if that worked though. That's the thing. Because that only showed like a few of them. Actually, no, it must have shown a lot of them. What coordinate is this? It showed up to 20. So, not a huge amount, arguably. Fuck. Okay. I can figure that out. Also, these don't look like they're much higher than before, you know? Probably because the increase is so small, it doesn't actually change much about the actual fucking line. But square root of PM is too much by far, so it's much too small. So what's a good middle value, you know? Because like we're already doing M minus a certain number, so like a smaller number than M over whatever the increase is, which is going to be small as well. So basically M times M, but the square root of M times M is going to be around what they are added together, or should be at least around what they are added together, which, not added together, just M is, what was M? M was 100, and I'm getting 25. 20 root 2, whatever. It's not a good value, it's a crappy value. I want more than that, but less than 100, you know? Hmm. What a dilemma. I don't know. Hmm. Let's just say, fuck. Okay, no, god damn it. I'll just say fucking 50p. How about that? 50p over 4. There's a constant like 50 times the number of. Wait, no, that's just a number of sides. Well, yeah, but if there's a lot of sides, okay. The thing is, if there's a lot of sides and a non-changing angle, then you know that the screen needs to be big. So that ratio works. This ratio works rather. But if the theta changes, the angle changes, it's a whole different story. Just checking if I'm still streaming. Okay, we good, we good. Um, it's a real doozy, this one. I'm not actually sure about this. Fuck. Okay, no, that's fine. I can figure this out. Let's say that, let's see, what is this? Well, it should be 25 as well. Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna say that if the angle increases, the max should just be what the max is, like, because it's gonna be looping around in circles and stuff. I think, like, whatever you're setting the max to could reasonably be it, you know? But then again, like, if you're setting it to lower values, okay, so just have it get bigger as the the max gets smaller, right? So I guess it would just be still the same exponential decay type thing. How would I do that then? Like without being so. I don't want it to be like an extreme exponential decay. Just say like, hmm, usually like PM over. That's a doozy. That is a real doozy. You say like P over M, I guess, right? But what would that look like for a smaller thing? So like, let's say 20. For the max of 20, start of 5 would be 15 over, and let's say increase of 1, so 15 would be P, so it would be 15 over, or it'd be 20 over 15, which is not a good number. So what if you did like that times a certain number, I guess? But that would still be linear increase. I just want it to be exponential decay. Exponential decay being anything like a to the negative x, basically. So as x gets bigger, a gets smaller. But as x gets smaller, a gets really, really big. Or no, I mean, y gets really, really big. I don't want that. I don't want that to get huge. So what's it like? I don't know. Fuck. What if it was like a parabola where the maximum of the parabola was at a certain point? So we're talking, what would that be? Like negative x squared or something, but negative x squared plus a certain number. Negative x, yeah, it could mean like negative x squared plus, I don't know. What if it was negative x squared plus pm over 4? What I have it as before, but just plus negative something squared. Something being, it could actually be the x value. Well, no, 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 because I'm not using the graph quite yet, so it has to be some value squared, which would be what? Well, it would be negative m squared naturally, right? Okay, so I don't think this is gonna work at all, actually. So what else could it be? It could be negative p squared, I guess. That would still be huge, and huge in the negatives. Could be like negative 1/4 p squared or something. And then, yeah, okay. Let's try negative, jeez, what was that? You just do like, yeah, okay. Negative, let's just say 0.25 m squared. Fuck, I keep doing that. M squared plus PM. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know. I legit don't know. But then how do I make it negative in the end? We just do this minus PM, I guess. That doesn't make sense, does it? Whatever. Let's just see if it works. I don't know. I'm just like trying this. I'm freeballing it. So 5, ink is 1, max is 100. Theta is, let's just call it, I don't know, 35 for now. Yes, and then 5. Okay, that is very clearly a big, big, big value, which is not good. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. What? Um, okay. What if it was like m squared over p or something minus pm? Some crap like that. So p negative 1. So this, yeah, minus pm plus pm. Okay. Let's see if that works. F5 and then control 2. Oopsies. 35, and then 1, and 5. Okay, that's still a big value. Why? Why is it a big value? Because that should be pretty close. It should be like, I should honestly, like, I'm surprised it's anything. Wow, okay, that's fucking huge. Why? Well, okay, it would be like 95. I know it would be like 100 squared over 95, right? Which is 105. Is it my syntax that's wrong? Should I just be writing it in a normal way? Over p. Even that itself is like really small. But oh, cause it's PM. That's the problem. I think it just makes it too big. But then what would you get like? I don't know. Well, what if it were 20? So it would be like 20 squared over 15. I mean, it's pretty small. But would it work? It would probably work. I'm gonna say that works pretty well. I mean, sort of well, I guess. It's just kind of like adding like a certain value, a pretty small value too. What if I said like, I don't know, m plus, okay, I got it now. It's gonna be this. M plus I. Not that that would change much, right? It would be 101 squared over 95. It adds it by 2. But like, what if the increase is a lot, you know? That would actually matter at that point. Because like, what if you're increasing by 5 each time? You'd want the size of the, you'd want the, actually, if you're increasing more each time, would the length or the total size, I guess, of the line be higher or lower? because you're having less turns at that point. So wouldn't it? No, I guess it would be higher then, or it might be lower too. This is a huge problem with this whole meme. I wonder what I did in my original program, because I did this on a different coding program, but it was just in a different language. I don't know. I don't think I ever had this problem because like I think it was maybe you set the boundary yourself or it it might have calculated it for you or something, some crap like that. Because I remember never having this problem. I don't know. Let's just call it like instead of doing all this weird shit. Uh, even though this does count as weird shit. Let's just say like I don't know if this hasn't been negative anyway, but negative. Let's just give it a static value of 25 plus whatever value is over here. So it gives it some room for wiggling, I guess. 25 plus. And then this should be a different negative. It should be this kind of negative. Yeah, I don't want the spaces. Spaces fuck things up. Okay. F5 control. Oopsies, what just happened? I closed it. No, that's fine. I saved it. That's okay. Cool. I hope that's like recent. Yeah, it is. Okay. We good. We good. Control 2. Okay. 5, 1, 100, and then 25. Keep going lower and lower. Let's just keep it 35. Yes, increase, please. 5. Okay. I feel like the angle is actually changing. It's just slight. And it actually looks nice too. Hmm. Well, I mean, the program works. As you can see, the program works. It just doesn't work how my old program worked. Like in my old program, if you increase it by 1, it would like change the thing so drastically. It was crazy. It would give completely crazy values and completely crazy graphs. Let's just try it again. Start at 5, increase at like 0.25. Maximum is 100. Theta is 35, increase by 5 each time. Let's see what happens there. See, look how it's like silly and weird, right? That's how it should be. It should look like that. But it should also cross in on itself, and it's not crossing in on itself, which is weird. I wonder why it's not crossing in on itself. Well, I can get values for this anyway. Just not angle values. I should fucking add the angle values. That's a good idea. I mean, like, I should pull that shit up if I can find it. I'll have to look it up on my phone. Hmm. Go to the web? What do you mean go to the web? Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna... Can I, like, pause the screen or something?